of the WWE predictions show that I like to call the SuperBlog versus. This one's going to be going up against NXT's Battleground, which is coming up tomorrow. Usually it goes. Usually I would do it on Friday. Usually I would do this on Friday just to kind of give you guys a heads up as to that I don't know anything about any of the matches that are going on. But with everything going on right now, I decided to do this today and decided to do it on my usual day of usually I'm watching the NXT pay per views like you all are, checking them out at the situation. So I just want to let you guys know. I'll be reading the chats if you guys have something to say. So this one's going to be all about Battleground 2024, and it's going to be inside for the first time for the first time ever, the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is a good concept, I think, and nice idea. Um, so I so I've been hearing a lot about NXT and TNA pay per views and all that stuff, and I feel like the addition of TNA originals or TNA champions or TNA talent is really a nice stretch, kind of like their own version of Forbidden Door. So I'm cool with that. Um, I feel like it's going to be a little more easier to judge these matches more than anything else. Because I feel like a lot of these matches are really stacked right now. So, with that being said, let's get to the ladder match for the inaugural NXT Women's North American Championship. History in the making right here, as either Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Jada Parker, Meechin, or Kelani Jordan will become the inaugural NXT North American North American champion. I would love to see Meechin win more than anything else because it gives her a reason to kind of feel it kind of feel makes people feel like that's a good thing for Meechin to have, kind of like have a first to her name. With that being said, I would not be so surprised if Fallon Henley won this one. I feel like it's her time, and I feel like she's been a cup of she's been a champion for a cup of coffee, and she hasn't gotten there hasn't been a lot of interesting developments. I don't think when it comes to Henley. So this might be the thing that she needs. So I'm going to go with either Meechin or Fallon Henley to win the inaugural NXT Women's North American Championship, which gets us to the men's North American Championship in a triple threat match between Obafemi, Wesley, and Joe Coffey. I mean, Obafemi's done a good job, I think, but I feel like Wesley has done more with the championship. I feel like he he has earned it. He deserves it. I would not be so surprised against Joe Coffey getting a championship match. Getting, I feel like Joe Coffey's going to win this. I feel like Joe Coffey's going to win a North American championship. Whether it happens on this pay per view, not sure. But if I had to choose, Wesley deserves it. After what he's gone through the last year or so, I feel like he needs this more than anything. Then we have Lola Vice versus Shayna Baszler in an NXT Underground match. If it's like Raw Underground, I feel like it's going to be more of the UFC rules. So I feel like that kind of helps Shayna Baszler more than anything else. I feel like the submission magician has more to prove in this kind of match, and it might just be like Matt Riddle in the Fight Pit when he was in WWE. So I feel like that could be the biggest thing for this. Then we have a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. TNA Knockouts World Champion Jordan Grace going up against the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez. It'd be interesting to see Jordan Grace win this one. Though I feel like she's gonna lose by disqualification. If not to kind of get this thing going to like a NXT to an NXT match at SummerSlam, or SummerSlam weekend. I feel like that might be the better way to go. But I feel like Roxanne Perez is going to win this one. Um, but it's going to be via disqualification to kind of keep this thing going because I feel like this one is very interesting. As someone who got to watch the original TNA for a while, this is really interesting for me. I got to be honest. Then we have Nathan Frazier and Axiom defending their NXT tag team titles against the OC, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I feel like it's time for the OC to get some championships around their waist. I feel like it's time. I kind of feel like I'm getting impatient when it comes to something like this. I feel like they should get something from their time in NXT. Not to say they're not getting anything from NXT, but it's like give them something. Give them a championship to kind of be like, here you go for all your hard work. I feel like it's time. And the OC are someone that I feel deserves a tag team championship at least once. And then we have Trick Williams versus Ethan Page for the NXT championship. I feel wow to know that Ethan Page is debuting right now kind of puts a little bit more of the thought of the unknown when it comes to Ethan Page because most people may not realize who Ethan Page is. So I'm gonna say he's gonna lose, but he's gonna be by disqualification, so that Trick Williams will retain the championship. I feel like Trick needs a real strong championship match, or he needs a real strong championship reign. Like he needs a long one. Not as far as Carmelo Hayes or Adam Cole, but I'm just saying like a nice, great title run to kind of keep him interesting. I think because I feel like after what he's done, I feel like the sky's the limit. So I'm gonna go with Ethan Page winning by disqualification to kind of set up a match for SummerSlam. So that's where I am right now. And as of right now, as of June 8th on 9:27 p.m., if there are any other things that are going on, I do not know about them, and I want to make sure to keep an open mind on this when it comes to something like this. So I'll be watching the same as you guys are, and I'll be surprised, shocked, and all that stuff as well as you guys are. So if you like these videos, again, please check me out here on the Autistic Super channel on YouTube. You, you can check me out on Facebook, X, all that good stuff. And you can check out all my videos on the Autistic SuperBlog.wordpress.com. Stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.